All right, what's up, guys? It's Gutex. I am here in the studio with none other than one of the best and only DJ players, let's be real. One of the best DJ players here in Southern California. None other than BlaQSkillZ.
How's it going, guys?
There we go. Oh, wait, I fucked it up. I switched to the wrong camera.
Nice.
Bam, 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 bam. We'll just keep it going. Anyways.
Kick it up a notch, Emerald.
Yeah, there we go. So BlaQSkillZ is going to be showing us the basics of DeeJay. So why don't you give us kind of like an overview of DeeJay?
DeeJay, I honestly feel is a very underrated character. I don't see many people use him because he's doesn't do a lot of damage. It's his biggest complaint, I would say. But at the same time, he makes up for a lot of different things. The way you have to play him makes up for how he plays. I believe he's supposed to take bits of damage from you at a time. And over a long period of time, eventually you kill yourself in the process. Almost like Vega, which is who I main first. And so transitioning wasn't really a big deal to me. It wasn't an issue. I'm used to not having damage. I played Vega, so I didn't care about that. I wanted mobility, and I wanted better anti-airs, and I wanted frame traps. I wanted to be able to be viable, and I feel he gives me that without feeling like I'm being a tier whore in a sense.
Certainly you're not being a tier whore by playing DeeJay. I mean, come on now.
Definitely not.
That's ludicrous. Well, I mean, what do you think about the idea that, you know, maybe DeeJay is just like Guile with a slide?
Guile with a slide. No. Sonic Boom is has incredible fast recovery, and DeeJay does not have that. He gets jumped in on for that all day, and if he gets jumped in on, it's a counter hit automatically, which means it's gonna hurt really bad. So as far as the slide's concerned, I have to play a farther Guile game. I can play lame like Guile, but if I was to fight against Guile, it's not in my favor at all.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't we get into it then, and you can show us some of the basics with DeeJay. Why don't we? Tell us about the normals.
DeeJay's normals are very unknown, I feel. His short and jab are very good, especially close. They're very fast. They're 3 frames, if I remember correctly. Short and jab should be 3 frames. Crouching jab is 4. Crouching short is 5, so it's not really the best normal, but it has its purposes. It has decent range, and you can link a light sobot into it easily to get a free knockdown for your mix-up. His medium punch is very good as well. Has a lot of priority on it now too, thanks to Capcom, and now the far medium punch is cancelable, which people don't use at all. So I can do this. So if you were to jump at me, Ryan, and I anti-air you, go ahead and kick.
Oh,
I can
wow.
do that. Get some free chip in there.
Does it hit if I'm crouching?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's a crouch, but the close one does. But far away, it's a crouchable high. So strictly for, again, if you're playing lane with DeeJay and you're walking back and they jump in, bam, fireball, and you get that. Now the interesting thing about EX, if I do that and you try to backdash, you'll actually hit the one behind you. So it's really hard to get out of it. The way I time it is you're not supposed to be able to move, so I'm having trouble doing it the right way. But I've done it times where I've mistimed the EX fireball, so if you guys do that and you mistime it, don't worry, because if they try to freak out and backdash or anything, they're gonna get hit. If they jump, they're gonna get hit either way. So it's a free frame trap, free chip, they have to block it. And it keeps them at a safe range to continue keeping somebody out. Now the close one's really good too, because you can mix it up that way. So you can be doing close, medium punch for anti-air. If they're too close and they jump in, don't be afraid to just walk forward and use it, because it'll work just as well. And thanks to Capcom's new buff with the roundhouse, is now active about, I think, 3 frames earlier or something. Basically when he's directly vertical. So the same thing can be applied with roundhouse, but you have to press it earlier. See that? And actually you pressed the button right there, didn't you? Yeah, see? Counter hit. Really good normal, hard to time. But when you can get it, it's very good. Crouching Fierce, also pretty decent. It can be beat by a reuse jumping roundhouse in this particular situation. But if you time that right, it's almost like a fly swatter. Tip of the elbow is very good. He has multiple normal anti-airs, so like if you guys mix it up, it's very hard to figure out what you're gonna do and where you want to play. So it comes down to spacing to properly play this character. You pretty much control the spacing, and you know your anti-airs and normals at all times, and you can pull out on top easily without too much effort because you're actually controlling the other characters. You're controlling the people you're playing with your normals. So in that aspect, I think it's a lot better than God because I have a lot more mobility, and when I'm getting pressured, I can walk back. His walk speed is pretty good. So if you're pressuring me and you start to do like the low medium stuff, and I start walking back, I'm out of it. So once you whiff a sweep or something, boom, free
nice.
punish on reaction. It's really easy to catch people doing stuff like that because they're not used to someone being able to walk back so quickly. What else do I have? Back Fierce, I don't use it very often, but it has an interesting little mechanic. I don't know if we can pull it off. If you time it properly, the first 3 frames, if it hits you, is counter hit. And you get popped up for that, like almost like a Mortal Kombat uppercut. So if you could do me the honor of jumping in again, Ryan. See if I can time it right here.
Oh, wow.
And it's juggleable, so you can do that. The timing is really strict for it. It literally has to be like the perfect pop-up. There it is again. But once you get that, you can do that. You could also slide. If the corner, you can slide off of it. Let's try that in the corner. Give them an idea of that. So you have somebody cornered, and I get the pop-up. Yeah, it's so hard to get that thing. If you're closer, you get the slide.
Oh,
and if
right,
you
I
have
get
Ultra 2, you can slide Ultra, which is a bit harder. I wouldn't recommend going for that. It's pretty not viable. It's more just a flashy thing, but it's possible if in a situation. Far medium kick, also anti-airs in a sense, but you have to be fairly far away. But it's a pretty good normal. It can also be beat out by certain jump-ins, but if you're at the right range, it'll work really well. Standing jab, I forgot to mention. Standing jab also will do it from a weird angle. Like you walk under someone, he's trying to cross you up, and you beat him right out of it. Free reset. And then like knee, jumping cross kick, or anything you want, and a medium kick, anything you want to do like that. His jumping medium kick is probably his best jumping normal. Next to neutral fierce for anti-airs. Neutral fierce is really good because you get the knockdown. That Cody knockdown is fantastic. Yeah, you can quick get up on it though. So but most people aren't going to catch you doing that. They're going to be like, what? And be on the ground. Jumping fierce, of course. Everyone's seen that plenty of times. We all know this should work fairly well. It sticks out really well. When someone sticks up something with you in the air, usually beats it out early. So if we could just do one of those neutral jumps there. It's instant. And you're at a safe spot. Look at the distance I'm at right here. I can't really be punished by too much. Even if you wanted to, I can just wait for you because I know where I'm going to be. Roundhouse is also good, except the way it hooks is interesting. The timing of it is kind of weird. You can do it like this, or you can hook the leg like that. Kind of disrupt people.
What's the difference?
One's earlier. It's a bit earlier, so it looks like you're gonna get hit later than usual. But then he'll just the leg hooking down will catch you because I'm actually higher up.
Interesting. He has the same jumping fierce and jumping roundhouse as Gouken almost.
Yeah, exactly. It totally reminds me of Gouken when I see that. Which is why I'm surprised you didn't mess with him at all. Because he does that. Of course, guys, we all know about the slide. The slide is great. The slide has great uses. You can link a lot off of it, like up kicks. Medium up kicks works pretty well. That was a crappy anti-air for my part. You can also fireball too, I think. I'm just trying to do that one. That works in the corner. There we go. That's always great. And I get the fireball after if you get up, so. Pretty much most of his special moves you can use after that. Well, that never happens. That was cool. I think EX might be corner only, unless I can pick him up. We'll try it again. Yeah, it's gotta be in the corner, but I have done that. It only get about 3 hits because of the slide, but it's still fair. If you want to kill someone off real quick, it's a great thing to do. Standing short. This one, very unused. I think you gotta use this way more often. It stuffs a lot of moves. It's very fast. If you try to do medium kicks or something low, it'll beat it. Like Sobot range is great for it. You can just buffer it, double tap it, so every time it links, it'll just do it automatically.
Oh, I see. So if I'm like,
If you're sticking out something like
if I'm sticking out something like low forward.
Yeah, and I happen to see that, I happen to catch you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And if that happens on the corner, I can super. Oh wow, that's cool. Let's start with that. And I will, if I do medium super, I will get the full juggle. Trying to break in that perfect range. So sick. You're like, yeah. Gutek's shaking his head, aware of these new things about DeeJay he did not know before.
I didn't know any of this stuff before.
Guile with the slide. That's what he thinks about it. Close Fierce, also anti-airs. It's strange. I wouldn't recommend it because it can get beat out, but it does work. The first part's the most priority. Very good anti-airs, guys. Like I said, that's almost every normal he has, anti-airing in some type of way. If you guys learn how to utilize that, you ought to be that much better with DeeJay because you already know those options, and people have a hard time dealing with multiple anti-airs and multiple options at once. They're used to a similar pattern. If you do that, you won't have a pattern anymore because you can do almost anything. And at that point, it becomes a guessing game, not even counting the vortex that he has.
All right, good stuff. Well, BlaQSkillZ, thank you for explaining all of this DeeJay stuff because I don't know. Some people have been asking for it, so
Really?
Yeah. So that's what we're giving it. That's what we're giving them.
Is your mind blown now from this?
Huh?
Is your mind blown from the?
My mom, a little bit. I didn't know that. I didn't know the counter hit. That you could juggle after counter hit like that.
Yeah.
And the standing short into Sobat is pretty cool. I like that.
That's one of my favorite things to do to people.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you like this, let us know. Where can people go for more BlaQSkillZ?
If you guys want to see more stuff, check me out on Wednesday Night Fights when I'm there. If you guys want to get in touch with me on Xbox Live, check out GHG BlaQSkillZ. Usually I'm online. If not, it's my roommate. For those that don't know, it's Online Tony, so be careful. If it's Seth, you understand it's not me. But yeah, I also have a Twitter. I can't remember it right now.
All right, that's okay. We'll put that in the description.
We'll put it on there.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
He's the world champion. He's the world champion. You know the game plan now.
So if you win today, then you're the new world champion. I guess if he wants to make this a title thing, I'll accept. I'm gonna try to do my thing.
Like nobody did the fuck.